Hi class, ready for number 6? Number 6 is asking us a little bit a different type of question, kind of the opposite of question 5. It says, how many additional grams of NaO3 are required to keep each of the following NaNO3 solutions saturated during the temperature changes indicated? So I'm going to notice that in all of these cases, the temperature is going up, okay? Excuse me. So what we need to look at is if at 10 degrees, so let's start here, we've got NaNO3. So if I look, NaNO3, here's the line for NaNO3. All right, remember this line is where we have a saturated solution, which means there's as much solute dissolved in the solvent as possible at that temperature. All right, so for NaNO3, and we said at 10 degrees Celsius. All right, so let's see, NaNO3, I need to get up there. Here we go. So NaNO3 at 10 degrees Celsius, I'm going to say that's about 79 grams. All right, what happens if we go up to 30 grams? All right, we know as that temperature increases, so does solubility for most things. So in this case, if we go up to 30 grams Celsius, or excuse me, if we go up to 30 degrees and we find NaNO3, what this is saying is if we wanted to keep this solution saturated, so we want to have exactly as much solute in it as it can possibly hold, all right, we would, it would take, let's see, 90, I'm going to say 94 grams to keep it saturated, okay? So to figure out the answer for this, if it was 79 degrees saturated at 10, or excuse me, 79 grams saturated at 10 degrees, but at 30 degrees we need 94 grams, we can just do a subtraction real quick. 94 minus 79, it's going to give us 15 grams. Now, the next question could be a little tricky if you don't read it really carefully. Notice what it says. Up here it said we have 100 grams of water. Notice that our table, that our solubility curve has 100 grams of water. So we want to know in this question, notice it's still 10 degrees and 30 degrees, but now we have 200 grams of water. So this is one of those proportions, all right? So you could set this up as a proportion. You could say if 15 grams dissolves in 100 grams, how many grams would dissolve in 200 grams? Now, some of you may not even need to do this proportion. You can see that 200 grams is 2 times as much as 100 grams. So we would expect this 15 to be multiplied by 2. But let's look at the math. All right, so we're going to cross multiply. So 15 times 200 equals 3,000 divided by 100 is 30. So you may not even need to set up that proportion, but if you notice the amount of water is increasing, you can look that it's doubled, and you're just going to double the amount of solute that would be dissolved. All right, there you go.